Welcome to What's Happening. I'm your host today, Paula Hersey, and I'm here with Up With People. It's here in town on September 11th, and I'm here with Lorna Murphy.
Hi.
From Ireland, I hear.
Yes, from Dublin.
Welcome.
Thank you so much.
So, Up With People, I thought this was a relatively young organization, having seen it around in the 80s a lot when I was in high school. But you told me yesterday it's 50 years old?
Next year, yeah, we're coming up on our 50th anniversary. Since 1965 we've been going on the road, so.
My goodness, can you tell us a little bit about Up With People? What type of program is it? Yeah,
it's a nonprofit global education program. We travel all over the world with international volunteers. They're aged 17 to 29 years old. We go to a different city every week across 2 to 3 different continents. And the group itself is international too. So we have a group of 100 from 15 different countries.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. And so we go to a different city every week, staying with local host families to learn the culture. And we also do volunteer service work, averaging about 1,000 hours every single week.
Wow.
And then we have the Up With People show, which a lot of people remember.
So the Up With People show, I know, is going to be here on Cape Cod this year at Barnstable High School on September 11th at 6:30 p.m. Tell us a little bit about the show.
Oh, the show is so wonderful. It is a very high energy, very inspirational show. We have all 100 volunteers are performing together on stage, which is pretty special. It's very high energy, very colorful. They have songs from all over the world. We have medleys from the 60s to today's music, so it's for all the family. We have 9-month-old babies crying but not crying with joy, and we have also older people and young teenagers dancing in the aisles, music everybody knows. And then we also have Up With People original songs, which the Up With People theme song is still in the show, and we have songs that are positive and have a good message. Songs about the environment, songs about anti-bullying or peace. Each show usually has a theme. So. My
goodness, and there's a theme each year. I guess Voices is the theme this year.
Yeah.
How does a theme come about, and how long does the theme run?
Right. Well, the show currently traveling on the road is called Voices. Our new show is going to roll out next year for our 50th anniversary. The show Voices was created about 2.5 years ago, and really the shows are made to highlight things and topics in the world to make them relevant, of course. Voices itself is, and you can see it in the logo, if you ever see the logo Voices, it kind of highlights the power and irony of digital communication in the modern world. So how we communicate more and more through screens than face-to-face, and you know, the positives of that and also the complications that come with that as well. A lot of the focus on the show, or in the show rather, is to rise above the noises and listen to the voices of the world. And
what a great message.
Yeah, it really does come across through the show. It's really fun.
Fantastic. And I realize that you actually do the advancement for this show, so you've been here on the South Shore in the Cape for a little bit?
I have, yes. I go ahead typically 4 to 6 weeks ahead of the group of 100, and I stay in a city for a little bit longer, so I get to spend a little bit more time with my host family, which is great. But yes, I come ahead of time to arrange everything, to arrange the community service projects, look for the host families, and of course sell the tickets for the performances. So I have a pretty awesome job, I have to admit.
That is fantastic. Now, do you have a time where you'll not do this, and will you rotate out of this job, or is this a full-time?
Well, this is my full-time career right now. I've been traveling for 2.5 years with Up With People, and I absolutely love it. But yes, oftentimes we do have a turnover of about 1 year to 1.5 years of people coming and going. It's such a fast-paced environment, so a lot of people are going back to college or moving on to new and bigger and better places. So yeah.
Right. So part of your advanced, scouting, I guess, is to find sponsors for this particular show. Do you have some local folks that we know here on the Cape?
Absolutely. We have Rogers and Gray Insurance as our sponsors this time around through, and they sponsored us in the past in 2012 when we came through as well. So we're based off the South Shore, so Plymouth primarily, and then also we're having performances on the Cape because we couldn't come close by and not perform on the Cape, of course.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it's thanks to Rogers and Gray Insurance that we're coming, and they're also the reason why the show is benefiting the Rogers and Gray Charitable Foundation, so it gives them the opportunity to spread the proceeds throughout the community through their grant process.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
When you talk about Up With People, 17 to 27, that's a fairly big age range. So
it is.
Talent-wise, if you want to join up with the people, do you have to learn how to sing?
Absolutely not. You do not want to put me in front of a microphone. I'm best behind the table, but it is not a requirement to be a performer. We do obviously attract very talented singers and dancers from all over the world just because of the fact that we do perform. But we take the students, and that's part of our educational program, is teaching them how to perform, teaching them the songs and the dancing, and giving them that opportunity to be on stage. And you'd be surprised, some people, we have sportsmen who come to our program just playing sports their whole lives, and all of a sudden they're great dancers, so they're front of stage. So it's a really great part of our program to be able to offer that to people who've never performed before.
It sounds so exciting. On Thursday, September 11th, 6:30 p.m., Barnstable High School, which has a beautiful performing arts center, so that should be wonderful.
It is.
And it benefits the Rogers and Gray Charitable Foundation, 100% of the proceeds to benefit local charities. How do people get tickets?
They can get them at all of the Rogers and Gray insurance offices. So there's one here in Hyannis, in Dennis, off Cape as well, and they can also go to upwithpeople.org/Cape Cod, and all of the information about the shows, about being a host family, about traveling with us in the future if someone is interested in doing that. It's all available online.
Excellent. We love it when it's all online.
Yeah,
it's so much easier. Anything else you want to tell us about the show? I know that you said yesterday that you want this show to sell out. It makes it so much easier.
Yeah, well, it makes my job a lot easier. I can go to the beach then, you know. No, I would love the show to sell out for the beneficiaries, to be able to receive the most funds possible, and make sure that there's no unhappy people that don't get to go. I would love, my ideal situation is to release, a day or two before. I'm sorry guys, you can't get any tickets, go to Plymouth because it's all sold out. But of course we want to encourage people to get their tickets early. But also there's opportunities as well to get involved. If you're a young person interested in finding out of the program, for example, on Thursday afternoon, the day of the show, at about 3 p.m. in Barnstable High School, we'll have a backstage experience. So they can come and see some of the cast members, attend rehearsal, get a backstage tour. It's really exciting. And then they get to find out everything about the program.
That is fantastic. Yeah. September 11th, 6:30 p.m., Up With People presents Voices. Lorna, thank you so much. It was wonderful to meet you, and I hope that your show is sold out.
Absolutely.
I'm Paula Hersey with What's Happening. Thank you.